Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Cancers today. This is going to be for this brand new year. So, first of all, Happy New Year. This is going to cover approximately the first part of January, so January 1st to January 15th, 2021. Can you believe it? 2021. So, my Cancers. It's going to be a general reader, a general reading. So that means that it can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. That means sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Cross watchers, for the most part, you would be them. You might feel that the message is mostly for you, cross watcher, because you're the one that's watching. But it will not always resonate. Again, always going to put that out there. People get confused sometimes. It's okay. So, let's get to it. My Cancers, if you want to skip through my prayer, going like a minute from now. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Cancers the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, shows them on their true life purpose. Ooh, the truth. Ace of Swords. Getting to the bottom of things, huh? Forgive my voice, guys. It's my last video of the night, and, you know, it takes a toll on me. It's a lot of talking, so forgive me. Let's see, my Cancers. What was I getting for you guys? Oh, be true to you. Maybe that's where that Ace of Swords comes in. You know, speak your truth. Say what you mean. It is what it is. Some of you guys, which definitely makes sense, New Year usually is New Year's resolutions and all this, are looking into some kind of new exercise program. Now, in regards to love, what I was getting was keep an open mind. And this is because maybe you might be hesitant to get involved with someone because they have kids, or they might be hesitant to get involved with you because you might have some kids. Something about maybe the kiddos don't like them. You might not like them. You know, something like that. That might be a block, a wrench in the whole wheel here. But overall, okay, money is getting better. I'll tell you that part. But you might feel, or whoever you're dealing with might feel like they need to stay in this relationship or in this job at the moment because of the fear of being in some kind of hardships, or kind of like, you know what, I'm going to just stay here till I get back on my feet. This could be family saying, can I just stay with you till I get back on my feet? They might have kids, and maybe that's the issue. Like, yeah, okay, but you got to take care of your kiddos, though. And then also, something about dealing with someone that's kind of in and out of your life and tired of it, because they come in only when they want that passion for the night, you know, and then they leave, not wanting to deal with that anymore, whether it's you or them, something like this. Now, I'm going to do a 3-card spread. I'm going to use this deck right here. This is called the Gilded Tarot Royale. If you ever want to know what cards I use, I have the link below in my description box. I will clarify with Rider Deck and then give you a Butterfly Oracle card towards the end for some extra insight. We're going to start with your recent past, my Cancers, which could be any time in your recent past. You have the 3 of Wands. So this would be your ships coming in. Lovely. It's in your past, so you've been waiting for this to happen, right? Where's it at? I'm here, waiting. When is it coming? So really feeling pretty optimistic, waiting for this new year to, start off with a bang. You could be waiting on someone that is, far away, maybe a different city, different country, overseas. It's distant. They're distant. Could be someone you haven't talked to in a while. Some of you guys are waiting on some packages, some kind of mail, something from abroad. Barely getting your Christmas presents now. It's a little bit late, right? Others of you, this is in regards to your relationship. Feeling that distance. Like you could be living together, but the energy in the home is just like feeling like you just roommates. Something like this. Waiting. It looks like it's coming in though. The universe is like, you waited long enough. All right. Now let's talk about your present energy. Ooh. 7 of Pentacles. So this would be, my Cancers, it's time to collect. You've been waiting. We just said that. 7 of Pentacles is patiently waiting. And harvest time. It wasn't the right time yet. You're waiting for those fruits to be nice and ripe to collect them. This is a time to reassess. This is a time to see, what has worked in your life. This is ideas. This is seeds that have been planted. And you're all this waiting that you were doing where things weren't happening because there was something that needed to be tweaked, looked at again. And really hone in and focus on what you want to work on this new year, right? And not so many things, do a couple at a time where you can see what has grown and focus on that, and the things that haven't grown, then probably not work on that so much. Some of those seeds were weeds. They never grew. They never sprouted. So this opportunity comes to you where you've been waiting for a reason. And now you can really focus on what will materialize, what will make things happen for you. And it looks like it's been a while. Been waiting for a long time for this to happen. Someone from a distance. You could be waiting on someone that was far away. Could be like military, or I don't know, something about the travel. We know how it is nowadays. But it looks like someone is coming that you haven't seen in a while. Or others of you, this could be in regards to some kind of work, waiting for a job to come in. Whatever it is, it's time. It's your turn. It's your time. It's ripe. Perfect for the plucking, for the picking. It wasn't ready for you before, and it is now. Now, in your near future, you have the King of Wands. Beautiful. This is action. You could be dealing with a fire sign, possibly, not necessarily, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you could just have this in your chart. If you don't have this in your chart, then this is the energy that you are taking on, which is amazing. This is taking action. This is going to go get whatever it is that you want to go get. That's that go-getter type of energy. Whatever they want, they go and get it. It doesn't have to be a king. It could be a queen. Or just the energy. This could definitely be a boss. You've been waiting on this phone call, on this opportunity to work wherever this is, and they're calling. Some of you guys have been waiting so much that you have, you had so many ideas that you have decided to just start some of that on your own, like be your own boss, entrepreneur type of energy. This is someone that is in control. They know how to start businesses. They have the desire. They have the drive. They are noticed. They are very inspired, they inspire, they are motivational. It's an amazing type of energy. They're noticed. So some of you guys might be having an opportunity to start your own business or are motivated to do so. You could have been waiting on some money. Seven of Pentacles is also investments coming in. Could be loan. Could be inheritance. Could be the government finally kicking in with their part, right? Whatever this is awesome. Couldn't do anything before. Waiting. And now there's action. Ooh. Beneath the deck, you have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So this is a brand new love. Whether it's an actual person, I see it more for you guys as a brand new love for life. A brand new love for life. Like more optimistic. Feeling like this year is going to be a good year. And where I was seeing that new exercise program, like really wanting to take care of yourself, look into healthier things, you know, seeing your worth and paying yourself first. Small percentage, this could be a new addition to the family, a new baby, 7, 8 months pregnant. So coming the end of this month into February, something like that. So you're getting prepared. It's what is that called? Nesting. The nesting time where you start getting everything ready, the nursery, the room. And just when, especially if you're a new father or new mother, you just want to make things right for them. So you're more motivated to take action and, you know, get that job and start something because you're looking for towards their future. When it's just yourself, sometimes you don't really care so much. I know that sounds horrible, but when there's more than you, when you feel like someone is counting on you, when you feel like, you know, there's a new addition to the family coming in, you feel more inspired. So I feel out of that nesting type of energy. Regardless, it's a gift, and this gift is given to you, my Cancers, in the form of love. A new love for life, a new zest for life. It's a gift, and it's amazing. Now, let's clarify. Some of you guys have given up on love, huh? It could even be a rekindling of love where you thought maybe you couldn't get back together or you never see that person again. Somebody wasn't taking action. They were waiting on the other to do the action. Or somebody finally gave in and it's expressing what the heck they want to express. I'll get more info, no worries. What is this Three of Wands? The Three of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Cups, upright. So the first deck is always upright. The second deck, if it has reversals, I read reversals. Eight of Cups. Leaving something, someone behind. Okay. Somebody is giving up on a very emotionally involved relationship or situation. They're leaving this behind because it was very emotionally overwhelming and draining. Kind of stopped waiting. You could have had a situation where somebody wanted you to wait on them. They're like, oh, I'm going to come next week. I'm going to come next year. Or just wait, I'll be there. Or this is how they feel about you. You might have kept somebody waiting. So in the recent past, somebody has left this behind because it was, again, very emotionally overwhelming. Not wanting to wait anymore and just moving towards their own happiness. The Eight of Cups moves ahead to the unknown, looking for those other two cups. There's one cup. Now, it doesn't have to be looking for like the next person. It could just be finding yourself, filling your own cups, making yourselves happy. Whatever this was, it was very hard to disconnect from. Very hard. A lot of emotions involved. 7 of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this would be very unexpected information either coming in or going out. The problem with this Knight is that the information is usually, for the most part, very truthful, just not very tactful. So somebody got tired of waiting and waiting and waiting, and they finally said something. There might have been some cutting words there. Somebody didn't like it, but apparently it was necessary. Like, how long do you think I'm gonna wait? My biological clock is ticking, right? So that's what that feels like. But I also, I mean, it might, how should I explain? There might be regrets because out of haste, out of just, the moment, spur of the moment, you might say something that you didn't think before you said it. And then when you think about it, you might be regretting it. Like, dang, I shouldn't have said that way. Or this is what they might be rushing in to tell you. Like, you know what? I didn't mean what I said. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. I should have waited till, because I think they didn't have all the information. Somebody here did not have all the information, and they just like spoke, because of how they were feeling at the moment. And then when they got the information, it's like, oh, damn, I kind of treated Cancer pretty badly there. I thought this and that was going on, but it wasn't. But it still hurt feelings. You, them, however that was. So understand, I guess, or try to remember that someone might have the tendency to kind of lash out at you, speak out of turn, say some pretty hurtful things, but it's because they don't have all the information, and they will have this. Unfortunately, maybe it's going to be a little bit too late. You're still going to get hurt, or you might hurt their feelings. But I guess if you kind of know that, think before you talk. And see, I feel like, my Cancers, it's very hard for you. When you guys finally get fed up and you speak your mind, it takes a while to get you to this point, to get you to, talk this way. So I understand that it was most likely necessary because you got fed up. But it might be a little bit misinformed, I guess. You guys tell me what the heck that's about. It's like you were waiting for so long. Kind of like if you would have waited a little bit longer, you would have seen. But you waited so long already. It's understandable why you reacted the way you did. Let's see what we got. They want to give you 2. So clarifying the King of Wands, they gave you 2. The 7 of Cups, upright, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. That's a lot of cups. This could have been done when someone was maybe drank a little bit too much wine, maybe in this, the new year. So they didn't totally mean it. It was under the influence of something. That's why there's that regret, like, I didn't mean to say that. But you know what they say when people are drank a little bit too much? Like, there's some truth in it, right? There's a reason it's said. But the way it's said will hurt. And then the next day when they wake up, it's like, oh, did you remember you cussed out so-and-so and you told on so-and-so? It's like, really? Oh, damn. You probably didn't mean to do this, but, or they didn't mean to do this. But apparently that's how it came out. Like, out of nowhere, just courage comes out, wanting to just speak your mind, speak your truth about every single thing that you have wanted to say to this person, or wanting to ask about, why didn't you do this and that and that. Seven of Cups has to do with a lot of options. Maybe some of you might have felt that you are an option, or you found out that you were an option. Something about thinking or feeling that you're not the only one, or if I am the only one, how come you haven't come to me? How come you haven't, furthered this relationship more? Why are we still where we are? Obviously, there must be someone else. For some of you, there is no one else. This is just what's going on. The other side is too much into their career, too much into their money, too much into, getting noticed, but in that way. For some, not everybody is going through the same thing. Others of you, you have some actual evidence. You've known this for a while, that you're been kind of played there, and you've had it, so you spoke on it, right? Five of Cups in reverse is basically picking up the pieces, getting out of that dark night of the soul energy, because you might have been feeling pretty bad or low, or they have. Somebody has been feeling really sad because they weren't chosen. They've been confused. There's been confusion here, like if they love me, if they want me, why haven't they come towards me? So it's like those drunken phone calls or drunken texts, It's like, why'd you do this and that and that and that? And then you see it in the morning, it's like, whoa, I didn't mean to say all that. I mean, there's some truth in it. But you kind of had to release this. It helped, actually. I know it sounds weird, but it took care of this confusion. At least they know what all that unknown was. Somebody was confused. The whole facts weren't there. This action, these words had to be said. Probably didn't want to say them in the way you said them, or they did, but at least they were out there. I hope that makes sense. Okay, my Cancers. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. So basically that. Are you just using me? Do you just need a place to stay? Why am I set aside? If I'm so important, I should be in the freaking house with you, right? So, feelings hurt. And I think that definitely this needs to be talked about, and it will be talked about. And at least they'll get their answer. Again, there is misunderstanding for the majority, but there is that other side where they are an option. They are not the one that's been chosen, but they're going to be talking about it. This was being held in for so long that it was making things worse. At least at least they know. It's out there. This might cause somebody to kick somebody out, I ain't gonna lie. Beneath the deck, you have the Six of Wands in reverse. So, someone here just wanted a lot of attention. They just wanted attention, seeking attention. This is how they feel, how they get it's about the ego. It's an ego thing. They want attention. Doesn't mean they have to go and they're going to go and cheat or anything. They crave this attention. That's part of who they are. Something like that. But this is not being successful. Not being successful. Very narcissistic energy where someone just wants you to give them attention, or the other way around, right? Cross watchers. And then when they get the attention, then they leave. And then they feel the energy, you've walked away before. Somebody has walked away from this before. And then they feel that their energy is away from you. Like you're not thinking about them anymore. So then they want to come back in to get the attention again. They just want to know that they are relevant. Could be a Leo for some of you. See, it's never enough. They just do those texts that's like, hi, what you doing? To see if you're going to answer, to see where your head is in regards to them. but they don't really have anything offer. There's no date. There's no follow-up phone call. It's like ghosting after. It's like, you the one that texted me, called me, and now you don't know me. Like, yeah, no. It could just be they want that, you know, the passion, the sex. That's that phallic there. And apparently that is driving someone to go into that overindulgence situation, which is not healthy. But with this Ace of Cups, you see this 9 and then this 10. That's 10 of Cups. So some of you guys are seeing this new year that you're not going to fall for people that are in and out of your life that's this way. And you're going to go and fill up your own cups. And that's where that new exercise program comes in. Being healthier, looking towards healthier relationships, getting away from those toxic situations, codependent type, you know, people that just take and drain. That's the goal. That's the goal. Okay, my Cancers. Action was inconsistent, hot and cold. They only wanted sex, apparently. But you know this, right? Let me give you a Butterfly Oracle card. Yeah, you know this. Realizations and epiphanies. You're getting those aha moments. Oh, I didn't even notice. Look, my candle went out. The flame. Can't just be the passion, right? It's going to sizzle out. Can't get that back up. Let me read it for you. Give me 1 second. 71. Just tired of trying to rekindle it. A lot of false start energy. Okay, the changes you're experiencing are influenced by internal processes. You've been recognizing important truths, and now you're questioning parts of your life that you once took for granted. You've arrived at some new insights that are making you reconsider your previous choices. What you once felt comfortable with now makes you uncomfortable. You receive this card as acknowledgement of this development, and also as guidance to take your time in making life decisions and adjustments. Do your research, get support, and adopt the changes as you feel ready. After all, you don't want to increase your stress levels with any radical shifts you're not prepared for. Now that you've had these realizations, you'll make positive changes at a natural and healthy pace. Your new outlook will lead the way without stress or worries. Nice. So this could also have to do with meditation, a spiritual path, channeling, growing apart in relationships. It might involve meditation, and this might be part of your spiritual path. Okay. There you go, my Cancers. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you want your own personal private reading, my information, there's a lot of confusion up in here, is down below. Okay. Thank you. Bye.